Hello and welcome to my report, EastMojo's daily evening news bulletin. I am Simran Bajaj and I'll be your host for this show. We bring you the latest happenings and news from east and northeast of India. We're being joined by our state correspondents. We have Irani Sonowal Lepcha from Arunachal Pradesh. We have Wangamla Salikupai from Manipur, Princess Giri Rashi from Meghalaya, Madalina Ambrosia from Nagaland, and Pankaj Dhungel from Sikkim. Let's first head on to Pankaj and get the latest updates from Pankaj. Pankaj, there is a report that Sikkim Democratic Front, that is the opposition party, is demanding for precedence rule in the state. Why is that so?
Yeah, thank you, Simran. It's a bright new week, so a lot of political developments on today. So I'll start with what STF stated today. They want the state to implement the precedence rule. The argument they have given are on three different aspects. The first aspect is one of their spokesperson, JB Donald, was attacked on June 12th in broad daylight just outside the party office, and he was hit in his head. He has suffered a skull fracture and along with injuries in his ribs. He has since been admitted to the Central Referral Hospital in Manipal since June 12th, and he's termed as what they say as a critical currently. So the whole attack actually led to SDF holding a press conference today. This was the first public address by the party over the 3 days, apart from the former chief minister and current SDF president. Paul Kumar Chowding had written about the same condemnatory act. Now, the aspect that intrigues people the most is with regards to how the Sikkim police has not acted on it vehemently, is what most of the political officials here are discussing about. Because it was a broad daylight attack and somewhere in very public, and it was bound to have a lot of evidences. And apparently, M.K. Subab, the current spokesperson for Sikkim Democratic Front, he stated that this attack was pre-planned in the sense that it was all across the social media days before GB Donald was attacked. On 9th of June, there was a social media post by allegedly a person called Prabhash Lingu, who happens to be a SKM functionary or a party member, is what they've alleged. And this person posted a picture showing GB Donald all bandaged up before he was even attacked. 3 days later, when he was on his way to Sadar Thana is Sadar police station, which is in the heart of Gangtok, he wanted to report a case wherein somebody had posted such a picture. On his return, it was then he was attacked on his way. So, in the backdrop, what other in the political scene have also termed it as is like this Sikkim Subject Committee with led by Navin Kiran Pradhan, who has termed it as the ignorance on the part of Sikkim police, and he termed them as being politically aligned to SKM right now. He
What
went back
is,
to his
Pankaj, sorry to cut you off, what has the ruling government, Sikkim Krantikari Morcha, what is the statement from their end?
There's been no statement from them so far on this. There's no dialogue. There's mute is the word from the chief minister up until today. So, given that scenario, what these guys have done now is Navin Kiran Pradhan submitted a memorandum to the governor saying that a swift action should follow and how the Sikkim police is not acting on the thing. Sikkim police, on the other hand, has also not released any statement from their end, and along with the whole scenario developing and SDF's demand for a presidential SDF also went through different crux of the matter with regards to the health crisis and the economic crisis that's happening in the state currently. And he stated that the National Disaster Management Act is not being implemented in the state properly. Hence, such acts are coming out in broad daylight, and it's happening right now. Where they've termed it as an attempt to murder on GB Dana. That's the case they wanted to avoid, and they've issued an ultimatum that up until the June 20, if there is no action from the state government, they will call out a retaliation of sorts to the whole incident that has involved. And coming to the topic of the presidential that has been demanded, they've also stated that how Sikkim's budget has actually gone to a deficit and it's in big losses, and still the state government is going ahead with lots of many sanctions only on paper. However, there's no money going to on it. Is what SDF spokesperson M.K. stated. That, along with the health crisis right now with the COVID-19 pandemic, he stated the NDMA Act probably is not rightly implemented in the state, and that's why they want to go ahead with an all-out presidency in this country. That's the
So,
demand. Yeah, please.
reasons. So, Pankaj, I was talking to you. I was saying that you've also mentioned that yeah. So you've mentioned that that SDF gave an ultimatum to Sikkim police to act on it quickly. So what's the reaction from Sikkim police? What are they saying?
There's no word from Sikkim police also up until now. We're trying to follow on the story tomorrow because there are different matters that need to be handed over with the whole current COVID situation. Also, there's lots to be questioned. They might hold a press conference tomorrow, is what everyone is really looking for. But we'll try to get more on it for EastMojo.
Thank you so much for that update. And we really hope that we get statements from both sides for a better balanced story. And moving on, what are the COVID updates from the state?
COVID update from the state is currently there are 63 active cases. 5 of them are said to have recovered. There were 5 cases just yesterday. Among the 5 recoveries, 2 were clearly the COVID positive patients, while others were negative, is what they have said. So, among the 2 positive patients, both of them were discharged from the hospital in a grand ceremony attended by the health minister also. And on that note, they were sent back to their homes, and where they will be taking up the home quarantine routines. That's the success story. And the person identified as the first COVID patient is called as Krishu. That's the pet name they had given him. So he also stated that the situation in the hospital and how he was treated in the hospital was something he could not have got elsewhere from anywhere, because he was the Delhi returnee, and he admitted that probably if he was stuck in Delhi during that time, probably his treatment might not have gone so well. And the amount of care and concern that the state health department gave to him as the first COVID positive patient, he really appreciated the state government's effort. And that's the word out from the first positive success in Sikkim.
Thank you so much for that update, Pankaj. Now, since you've spoken about money, about state budget, let's head on to Arunachal Pradesh, to Irani. Irani, there are reports that police personnel will have to be bearing their own expenses from after June 15th. There's a government notification about it. So, Irani, can you brief us about it, about these police personnel who are at COVID care centers?
Yeah, hi Simran. So unfortunately there is no electricity at the place where I stay in Itanagar. So today's my report will be just the audio report. So yeah, if you are right. So there was a circular from the Capital Complex Deputy Commissioner, Mr. Konkajula, on 12th of June regarding the discontinuation of fooding and lodging facility for the police personnel deputed in various paid quarantine facility. And that's the hotels. And the circular went viral on social media, and there were quite reactions coming in the social media platform. People were showing their resentment on that circular. So after that, so EastMojo, I mean, we tried to contact the superintendent of police. That what's his comment on this. So according to him, that police being one of the frontline workers in the fight against coronavirus, so the police also have some requirements. So in this case, they want the lodging anyhow. Because he also said that if they go by the guidelines, an individual who is working at the quarantine center cannot go back home frequently, because that's too risky at this point in time. So he also informed us that the Chief Minister and the Home Minister of the state is already looking into the matter, and hopefully this issue will be solved very soon. Yeah, Simran.
Thank you so much for that update. Any new developments or discharges from the state in terms of COVID patients?
Yesterday a 12-year-old boy was discharged from the COVID care center. And so far, if you talk about the COVID update from the state, then yes, so far the total number of COVID-19 cases are 91, which include 84 active cases and 7 recovered. With the highest number of cases again is Changlang with 55 cases, followed by Diwang Valley 9 cases and Capital Complex 8 cases. And there is a good news that all the primary contacts of COVID-19 positive patients are from the Army Cantonment area and West Kameng district of the state, which was tested positive on Thursday, and later on we came to know that he's a doctor, he's an army doctor. So all the primary contacts they tested negative on Saturday. So that's quite a good news for the state. And in all, 1,799 test results are awaited, and 31 tested positive in repeat tests. Simran.
Thank you so much for that update, Rani. Thank you so much. Moving on, I'll be giving you updates from Assam. So, Assam reported 40 new cases of COVID-19 today. And with that, we are at 4,158 total COVID-19 cases, the highest amongst the 8 northeastern states. And we have 2,187 active cases and 1,960 people have been discharged. Assam has seen 8 deaths and 3 people have migrated to other states. And in another good news, Assam has, as per the latest updates from the State Health Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma, till 11 a.m. today, Assam has conducted 2,17,088 COVID-19 tests, and that's a pretty good number. According to the last press conference by the Health Minister, Assam plans on completing 3 lakh tests before June end, by June end. So essentially, from June 16 to June 30, Assam plans on conducting another 1 lakh tests and reach the benchmark of 3 lakh tests. Also, from June 16 onwards, 50,000 tests will be conducted in Guwahati city and around areas, as stated by our health minister. And maximum of these will be on a random basis with a focus on all loading, unloading zones of truck, parking zones of trucks, dhabas, petrol pumps, and that's the main area of focus. And also, as stated by the health minister, all those people who are visiting pharmacies to collect, to buy fever medicines. So pharmacies will be contacted and such people will be tested. Also, there will be total 12 testing centers set up, apart from that at Guwahati Medical College and Hospital and Mahendra Mohan Chaudhary Hospital in Guwahati. Apart from these 2, another 10 will be available for the public to get themselves voluntarily tested. And the minister said that if of these 50,000 tests, if we find a large number, he gave an example, let's say if it's more than 500, then definitely the city is looking for a second lockdown. That's all from Assam. Now let's head on to Manipur and let's get the latest updates from Sally. Sally?
Yes, Simran, thank you so much. Let me go with the COVID update first of all. We haven't received the latest update for the day's COVID, but yes, yesterday night, 9 of them tested positive. So that makes us the total COVID confirmed cases in our state is now 458, and active cases remains at 367 active cases. And out of this 458, 91 of them have already recovered and being discharged from the hospitals. Talking about the COVID development in our state, the latest development is, since there is a huge inflow of people coming in from various cities, there is a huge backlog that's around like 15,000 backlogs that we have in our state. That this is why the state government have already announced, by the Chief Secretary Suresh Babu had announced today, that the flight services for the next 10 days will be suspended in our state starting from the June 18 to 28. The reason being of suspension is because since we have, I mentioned about the backlogs, they wanted to finish all the backlogs which has been lying on the quarantines, and then once they finish this, then they can start, bringing another stranded people by flight. So this is what the state government have already announced. And yes, and when it comes to recovered, there is like, since the last couple of days, we don't have such news that the patients have been recovered. So the last recovery was last week. So this is the latest update, but whatever the development that's happening today will be updated after 7 p.m. Simran.
Thank you so much for that update. I would like to request all our readers and viewers that please log on to www.eastmojo.com and you'll get all the latest reports and the stories that she's mentioning about, that after 7 p.m. she'll be getting the updates. So I'm sure it'll be up on our website. Meanwhile, there's another report that the state has declared class 10th exam results in Manipur.
Yeah, that's right.
Sally?
The Board of Yes, Simran, the Board of Secondary Education Manipur have already announced the result at 11 a.m. today, and Rashmi Nandibam of Bitambura English School from Imphal itself, she tops the first rank with securing 579 marks out of 600 marks. So that's equivalent to 96.5% that she secured for this exam. The second position was attained by Huitram Rohit Singh of St. John's English School from Bishnupur with marking of 578. So the first and second position have just a difference of 1 mark. The third was secured by 2%. One is from Eureka Ekatami, Kumatam Bobosana Singh, and the second one is from Rahul Naurem of Catholic School, Kanchipur, with a third mark of 572 marks. So yes, this time the overall passing percentage we have is 65.34, which is a bit lesser than last year, because last year it was registered of 74.69%. So according to the state education department, this time 38,390 candidates appeared for the exam across 140 centers, and out of these 25,084 students cleared the exam. And the boys have fared better than the girls this time, with 70.88% compared to 68.76%. That's the latest update. And when it comes to the district-wise, Topal and Kakching have got the highest passing percentage with 69.08%. And one more thing I wanted to mention when it comes to this class 10 exams, we did a story last year that the 12-year-old boy from Jurachampu is the youngest who appeared for this exam. His name is Isaac Baulalang Waipe, and he did secure first position with 72%. So that is a very good news. Just a 12-year-old boy, but he secured the first position in his first attempt. Simran.
Thank you so much for that update, Sally. Now I'll be giving you updates from Mizoram. So out of 682 samples tested last night at Zoram Medical College, 5 samples have been confirmed to be positive for COVID-19. All 5 of them are female and they're from Mamit district of Mizoram. They're all between the age of 21 to 23 and they are all asymptomatic and they've returned from Delhi and they're lodged in institutional quarantine centers. With the 5 new cases, Mizoram is currently at 117 total cases, out of which 116 are active. Only 1 person has recovered in the state so far. That is the first COVID case that was reported in the state. Now let's head on to Meghalaya and get the latest updates from Princess.
Good evening, Simran. The updates that we have today, the fresh development that has taken place is that the Meghalaya government today, in a review meeting, they've made a decision. Religious places will be opened only for conducting marriage ceremonies, be it mosque, temple, church. So these places will be opened and allowed for people to carry out wedding ceremonies. But then the religious leaders, those carrying out these ceremonies will have to write an application to the deputy commissioner of their respective districts, and then they will have to forward this application. Once they receive an approval, then only they'll be able to open the attend the ceremony and allow this ceremony to take place in the places of worship. Now, apart from this, we've also got update that tomorrow the government, along the deputy commissioner, informed today that along along with the district administration and also the superintendent of police, they're going to inspect the oldest market here in Meghalaya, that is Yodo. Now, you remember that Yodo is one of the oldest market in Meghalaya, and that is the main, especially for people from the lower section, their main income is from this market because it's one of the oldest market where people come there, make their trades, and it's a market when you can find everything, right from your essentials to your vegetables, and all the essentials are in this market. So it's and all the wholesale sellers also basically go to this market. So it's been closed for over 2 months now since this national lockdown that has been imposed in the country. So what has happened is that it has badly affected. Now there have been a lot of pressure from these people who have shops out there that they're requesting the government to open Yodo market. But what the government is, though it's mulling to reopen, but then it will have to look first, what precautions or what can be done. Because remember that this place, once it's open, it's going to be very crowded, and once again, social distancing will go for a toss. So they're going to go in and inspect tomorrow, and then after this inspection, they'll be able to inform us, what decisions they've made. Apart from this, another development is that the government today also met with the tourism department, and what they've asked the district administration, is to conduct a meeting with the village heads, to get to the grassroots level, and based on tourism itself, to discuss with them and get their feedback. So the government is going to wait for feedback from them to, because they're planning to open restaurants, and because Meghalaya being its revenue mainly gets from the tourism sector. So tourism, one thing, has been badly affected in the state of Meghalaya. So what they're planning to do right now is that they've asked the district administration along with to meet up with these local heads and find out how much, what is the feedback if these places would be open. So how would they react, or what can they do, what can they make out of this, what decision they can come about. So these were the discussions that were made today. And remember, interstate movement is still not allowed if we are talking about tourism, because once we talk about tourism, then people are questioning that does this mean interstate is allowed in the state of Meghalaya? But no, this is not. Interstate movement is still not allowed, though the government is trying to focus on local tourism as of now. So these are the developments from Meghalaya. Lastly, before I just sum up my report, I'll just give you the figures. In the state of Meghalaya, we have a total of the recovered cases we have seen a really good recovery here in Meghalaya. So right now we have 26 recovered cases, and as of now we have only 17 active cases. And apart from these 17 active cases, a total of 44 cases were reported in Meghalaya. And the samples that have been tested so far is 14,147. And those that have been tested negative is 13,303. So these are the developments taking place in Meghalaya, Simran.
Thank you so much for that update, Princess. There was a whole lot of update at one go. Thank you for that. Now let's head on to Nagaland. And Meadow, we're getting two updates from Nagaland. One is about Nagaland's financial status, and the other is the COVID update from the state. So, Meadow, let's start with the good news about the discharges of COVID patients.
Yes, Simran. So this morning, 9 cases were reported, and it took the state's total to 177. But the good news here is that 4 of them have recovered, and today, and a total of 92 recoveries are here in the state, which means we're left with just 85 active cases. And this is the second day in a row where the number of active cases has surpassed the number of recovered cases has surpassed the number of active cases. So the good news, this was informed by the Chief Minister of Nagaland during a press conference sometime earlier at the Secretariat. This is what he told us. Also, another good news is that, initially Nagaland had no testing capacity, was at zero, outsourcing all samples to Assam and Manipur for sample testings. But now we have PSL labs, and most of our districts are now equipped with the TrueNet test. And the Chief Minister has revealed that as of today, over 600 samples are being able to test. So the testing capacity has increased from 0 to 600 as of today. Now, the other update that I'd like to give Simran is that during the press conference, the Chief Minister, he has come out clear on the state's financial status. It is not only Nagaland, but the whole of the world. We're all facing a downfall in the economy, and the state being a reliant economy on the central government and its grants has also, is also facing a deficit. And I have already reported last time in this regard, but that was in regard to April receipts. And now the latest information that we have is this year, the financial year for 2020 to 2021 is likely to close with a deficit of rupees 1,652.64 crores. That's quite a lot because, like I was saying, our state is based, is relying on the central funds. Talking about the central funds, there is also some kind of confusion among the people. The Chief Minister has pointed that this confusion is created that there are funds being sent to the state government to fight the pandemic. So he came out clear that the share of central taxes and duties is in regard to the salaries that has to be paid to the state government employees. And like reported earlier also, the amount the union projected was at rupees 4,493.37 crore. This is in regard to the share of central taxes and duties. But following the pandemic, the number has decreased, and the state is actually receiving only rupees 263.80 crores. But the Chief Minister has assured that, despite this, it has been timely releasing the salaries of all its employees, and it's able to, function accordingly. And one specific mention here is the COVID-19 cess. The state government has imposed this COVID-19 cess on petrol and diesel, and it has created some kind of controversy also, where people are asking the state government to roll back, but the state government is likely not not rolling back this COVID-19 cess, because the cess that, like they have been mentioning, is solely for COVID-19 to fight the pandemic and not for any other purposes. So while the state's share of taxes and duties are, the grant is being given to the state government, and those shares are not being utilized for the COVID-19 cause, this COVID-19 cess is solely for the COVID-related activities. And the amount collected so far, according to the Chief Minister, is rupees 0.24 crore, that is in April, and by May we've received rupees 3.36 crore. So Simon, I'm saying a lot of numbers and it might be confusing, but I also want to ask our viewers and our readers to stay connected with our portal on EastMojo. That's where I'm going to put out detailed breakouts of how the state government is also spending and how it is also receiving grants in this regard, Simran.
Thank you so much for that update. Thank you so much. And with that, we're wrapping up today's show. I would like to thank all our viewers for taking out time and constantly supporting and watching us. If you have any ideas, events, or any opinions, any thoughts that you would like to put forth, you can write to us at editor@eastmojo.com. We also have a very active fact-checking team. If you come across images, videos, or any information which seems unauthentic and you want to get it authenticated, please send it to us at editor@eastmojo.com, or you can even send it to us via our Facebook page. Stay connected with us from Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. And you can read all the stories that we've discussed on our website, that is www.eastmojo.com. That's all for today. This is Simran Bajaj signing off.